What's up, y'all? What's going on? What? What's up, family? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Talk to me. What's up? What y'all up to? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, family? What's up, y'all? Man, well, science is getting me tonight, man, but I just want to shed some light, tonight. Um, Now this video pretty much gonna be about making purchases with your credit. Um, yeah, appreciate you. Pretty much I'm gonna be talking about how to make certain purchases with your credit. What exactly should you have on your credit in order to, get approved for certain things, right? Now you got a lot of people that want auto loans, right? You got a lot of people on credit cards, personal loans, but many people don't qualify for everything because they credit at a certain criteria. Now banking institutions, they judge your credit based off a couple components. Revolving lines of credit, they judge your stuff off the history and also installments. Installments are very important to know because installments is pretty much like an auto loan or a mortgage or even a personal loan because that's considered an installment. Revolving lines of credit is multiple lines of credit you will need to establish, such as 3-4 credit card accounts with a certain limit. And you have to have it for a certain period of time. Like you at least need 3-4 years of history, and after that, you gotta have the time in it and everything like that and the number of accounts. So 1-2 accounts ain't gonna do. You need at least 5-6 accounts ranging over 3 years. And I'm talking about to really get what you want, not possibly get what you want, but to really get what you want, whether it be an auto loan, whether it be a mortgage, a credit card, or whatever. It just depends on what you're trying to get done. Y'all look, so when I do the consultation, I go over the whole thing with y'all. So say for instance, if you guys want to learn the EIN process, I got private videos of the EIN process, fully detailed, breaking everything down step upon step. Y'all can email me at demonaestates@gmail.com. It's DIMONAESTATES@gmail.com. DemonaEstates@gmail.com, right? If you guys contact me, I'll reply back. It's just almost impossible for me to, contact anybody. But if you really try to get in contact with me, just hit the line 224-463-1848. 224-463-1848. You from Florida? Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up, family? What y'all up to? Yeah. I miss home, man. Real talk, me and the family, we'll be moving real soon, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do Chicago no more. I can't do it. Sinus is flaring up more in Chicago. Bored out of my mind in Chicago. Like, I've been trying to get away from Chicago, not be out here, honestly. I lived out most of my life. Way before YouTube, man, way before all this stuff, way before sovereignty. I've been living in Chicago. What's so crazy is I wish I would have learned about this stuff beforehand, like 2015, 2014. This is some real good information. Especially like when you want to live it for real, like when you really try to live it. Yeah, I mess with South Florida. The only thing about Florida that I don't like is no culture really in Florida. Like you might say it is, but for like a small area, but like throughout the whole state, Florida ain't really got no culture. Florida was nice. It's very good to live in Florida, but as far as food and culture, if you live in Central Florida, ain't no soul food spots out there. Ain't no good seafood spots out there. Really, I don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, but I eat like like redfish or snapper and everything like that. But yeah, that's one thing about Florida. That's the reason why I wanna that's the reason why we planning on moving to Georgia. I've been to Georgia 3, 4 times already with the family. My wife loves Georgia. I love Georgia. Now we were stuck in between two areas like um, Houston and Atlanta, because in Miami you don't really have predominantly black cities in Atlanta, in Florida, like besides like Jacksonville. I'm talking about positive though, like most of black cities in America is like violence. I'm talking about like positive growth economically and all that. Like you will find Atlanta, Houston, and something like that. Those are two top progressively growing black cities. You know, um, but as far as like Florida, like Tampa, like Jacksonville, Miami, Broward County, it's no different from Chicago. It's no different from Chicago. I just left from Louisiana. Louisiana is very nice. I love Louisiana. That's a real good state. And listen, those some real Second Amendment advocates. I went out there. Man, I went inside that gun shop. That man wanted to just hand me the gun. I asked him, what's the qualifications for this gun? He said, man, just have money. He ain't mentioned nothing about a background check or nothing. I guarantee you, if the store was closed and I had 11 grand in my hand, he'd give me that rifle and let me walk off with it. I love Louisiana. Because any state that really exercises the Second Amendment, those are real good people. Yeah, shout out to Louisiana. I like Louisiana. Louisiana is very nice. It's weird though. It's extremely fucking weird. Like you ever seen? It's a movie, right? Like it's like a clown going around Louisiana killing people, and like I always got scared about Louisiana because y'all got like that. It's a lot of Creole people, and around their eyes, it's like very dark, and they got like a different look to them. It's raw, but it's like scary at the same time. Like they're just Louisiana crazy, man, because the slave revolt lasted 11 years in Louisiana. Yeah, so yeah, y'all want to buy everything with y'all credit. Buy everything with y'all credit, man. Credit, that's the way to go. Credit, that's the way to go, y'all. Voodoo, yes, it's voodoo. Yeah, Creole, Haitian. But y'all, like we can get on a little spiritual stage, like, a whole spiritual conversation. And I'm gonna tell you why voodoo people have well, they'll call it voodoo, like, Creole people, they are part Haitian. They're part of the Haitian, right? So when you find out in history, Haitians, they what's they call again? They can they psychics. Like in ancient time, we really had psychics. Like they can read the future and everything like that. That stuff is real. Just like if y'all know about the Bible and all that stuff, you will find out like about Judah, right? Now, if y'all ever heard of a golden scepter, right? When you read the book of Genesis 49, chapter 10, it talks about a golden scepter shall not depart from the hand of Judah. Neither is a staff. You need to have his staffman. That means that everybody will follow the so-called black man, and that describe us as being Judah. It goes deep, y'all. Like in different nations and all that stuff, they got their own type of power that they ain't even tapped into. But back to this credit stuff, man. I got another auto loan, y'all. I just got approved for 30. I'm trying to think, what should I buy with it? Should I buy 18 wheeler and rent it out? Should I buy a car? What should I buy with it? I got approved for 30 at Space Coast Credit Union. It's a whole nother bank. It's a whole nother bank. And I'm thinking about getting an 18 wheeler. About an 18 wheeler. Rent it out for like a stack a week. It'll work a job for you. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah, 18 wheeler. You could buy 18 wheelers for like 25, 15,000. And the best thing to do, either if I want to sell it, I can take the title and sell it, or I can just keep it. Put myself as a lien holder. I don't even gotta put them as a lien holder. Really? Oh my God. Man, I'm trying to get with them. I got an application with them right now, NASA Federal Credit Union, y'all. I need y'all to tap in. NASA Federal Credit Union. They're giving people $30,000 off the rip. Like if you got good credit, you get a $30,000 credit card. They better than Navy. Like Navy up there, they passed them. But I'm just saying, like far as like working with them, like working with you and like helping you out and you getting their products, you'll mess with NASA Federal Credit Union. That's a real good bank right there. Yeah, yeah, NASA. That's a real good bank. Yeah. FBA, I'm gonna give y'all the sauce on FBA real soon. I ain't never dealt with that. Like I dealt with it, but I'm talking about like I ain't never put that out there. My bad. I ain't never put the FBA information out there on what I sell. But what I sell is ID printing machines. I'm the driver. I drive trucks, y'all. You know my international driver's license. I'm a Class C driver. So that means I drive vehicles over 7,500 pounds. So that makes me a truck driver. I could drive 18 wheelers and everything. And my international driver's license is my passport number. And I put the address as rural free delivery. Yep. So I can be driving on the road with it all day, all night, through every state, through Georgia, through Texas, California, whatever. Andrews Federal Credit Union, I'm gonna screenshot that. Yeah, I know about Chris Hauser. Yeah. The way you get those loans removed, you gotta file a dispute letter. First, you file an FTC report and claim that transaction was made fraudulently, and you take it off your credit report. But there's a lot of ways you can dispute items off your credit report. It's many ways. You just gotta step into the laws. I got a real credit guru who worked with me for real. His name Ricky. His name Ricky Lott. Man, Ricky Lott, the truth. You get him $300-400, he'll get anything off your credit. Yeah. Yeah, just hit my line or something like that. Shoot me a text. Hopefully I can respond to you tonight, bro. Your name Rival Sweepstake Gaming. Yeah. Ricky Lott. Yep. Man, Ricky Lott, the truth. That man took that right off my credit report, man. No more auto loan. What? So it's off my Experian and my TransUnion. It's still on my Equifax. It just take more time to go through. So one credit union gonna see it. They're gonna take one off based upon what they see the other credit union do. So since Experian took that off my credit, TransUnion was able to take that off my credit. Now we're just waiting for Equifax. But banks run either or, so they might just run TransUnion, they might run Experian. So I'm good with two of them good because TransUnion and Experian, that's all I need. So I can apply for anything. I just want that Equifax off, so when I go ahead and shoot for the mortgage, it won't be no problem. So I'm thinking about getting a place out there in Georgia. That's my beautiful home out there in Georgia, man. Like, I'm talking about something real. So even if it's clear tonight, it's probably clear by now, by the time I'm making this video. So when I check my credit report and it's off my credit, off my Experian, I'll be going to look for a house and do everything over again, get the pre-approval, give me a realtor. Matter of fact, I don't want a realtor. Never mind. Give me, someone to just help me out with the, home search. And after that, I'm gonna find me a house. But I want to go down south. I do not want to be up north finding a house. Like I said, like I'm from Chicago. I love my city, but I don't want to be out here, honestly. I lived out here my whole life, so I don't want to be out here no more. Honestly, you wouldn't even have to file Chapter 13 bankruptcy if you take it off your credit. That's the problem. A lot of people file for bankruptcy on the wrong things. But the whole time, you need to be able to just take it off your credit. You got to be able to just take it off your credit, because once you take it off your credit, you're able to get way more loans and extensions of credit. So, say for instance, if I got a bankruptcy on my credit report, a lender is not going to lend me anything. You barely can get a second chance auto loan. But if you took everything off your credit and say if you had like 6, 7 accounts on your credit that's over 8 years old, you can go ahead and get anything you want again. So it's just like you constantly getting more debt, right? So you constantly getting way, way more debt, but it's not on your credit profile. So every time they run your credit, they're like, oh yeah, he qualified. He got 8 accounts, he got revolving lines of credit, get him what he wants. How does using an SSN? Jurisdiction is contractual. Like, you have to get them jurisdiction. Oh, so if y'all want to get y'all credit good and all that stuff, contact me at 224-463-1848. 224-463-1848. Yep, just contact me or something like that, and we can chop it up. Whatever you guys trying to get done, whether you want a consultation or whatever the case might be. Now, real soon, once I get the credit letters and all that stuff packed down, I'm gonna be doing a consultation on getting all y'all stuff off y'all credit. We finna run it up. I'm talking about if y'all trying to make 100,000, 50,000, we gonna run it up. And guess what? I found out a way how to buy debt. I just bought a debt. I bought debt for 51,000. I bought a Chase auto loan debt. The debt is it opened up in 2010. So right now, this would be like 12 years in history. So I can reassign that debt to anybody profile, and that debt gonna appear on their credit. So it's gonna come off as paid. So anytime a creditor look at your profile and they see a paid debt, they're gonna give you anything. It's a paid auto loan. A paid installment loan is a added plus on your credit, especially if you paid the vehicle off. And my advice is to use the EIN number, never use the social. It's up to you though. You don't have to use the social or anything like that, but I prefer the EIN, but it's up to you. Pick whichever one you want. What about what from? Oh, debt catches. You go to debtcatches.com, get y'all an account, and say that you want to buy some debt. You really can purchase debt wholesale. You can purchase that. You can purchase mortgage debt. Y'all can purchase auto loan debt. Y'all can purchase any debt, and you can reassign the debt. Because say, for instance, every time a bank charge off an account, what the person is doing is he's just trying to collect on that debt. So you can buy $500,000 in debt for like $100. And say if you don't get in contact with the debtor who owes the debt, what you do is you can do a reassignment. So when you do a reassignment, you reassigning the debt, and you pretty much disputing it with the credit bureaus. And some debt do be fake on there, right? I'm not gonna lie, but you can be a licensed debt person, a debt collector, and once you buy the debt, you can reassign the debt. It's called a dispute. So you disputing the debt and putting the debt on the new person credit file. So once that debt go on that person's credit file and this goes and paid off, that account going to be added to their credit portfolio. That's another cheat code to credit. There's so many cheat codes to this credit game, y'all. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. There's so much money out here for y'all. Like, my number is 224-463-1848. But yeah, man, it's so much money out here, man. It's so much that you can get done with your credit, man. You build it, burn it down, build it again, burn it down, keep it. Like, when I say this is a game, y'all really mean it. Y'all be think I be playing. Like, it's a game. The thing about it is some people take it so serious, but I look at it like this. I also look at it in a business perspective as well. So a person with 800 credit, right? They can take 2 auto loan drafts of 100K, and they can get a vehicle, right? And one of my guys, right? Now check this out. I never met this man. He followed me just like y'all, right? I never did a consultation with him. He texted me like, man, I did your method. It worked. I said, what method? He said the Navy Federal method. So his girl applied for a Navy Federal auto loan, right? For like 70 some K. She bought a vehicle. She bought a 2019 Porsche. The 2019 Porsche, that mother looked like a McLaren or something. She paid 69 racks for it, right? The vehicle had like 4,000 miles on it, you know. Now, what they did was they went to like a dealer, like an Arabic dealer who bought it, you know, but it's not like a used car or nothing. It's a brand new type car. But it's used though. It's a 2019. So he told them, he gave them the option, say, hey, you can go register it yourself and get the title yourself. So they once they went and applied for the title, they didn't put their bank as the lien holder. They didn't put Navy Federal as the lien holder. And when he showed me that, I'm like, man, you lying. I'm like, send me your VIN number. He sent me the VIN number. I checked the VIN number out. It said free and no title on it. I said, show me the title. He showed me the certificate of title. Now, I'm going to tell you what he did, right? Once I seen that, I'm like, damn. I'm like, people listen. And I'm like, so you got a car free and clear? He like, yes, sir. He like, free and clear. Man, live in Miami right now. I'm looking at his house. He like in a penthouse or something like that. I'm like, man. I'm like, you just, and I never did he never did a consultation with me. He just take advice. And guess what he doing? He paying notes. He paying notes on the car still to this day. So he ain't taking it and running off, but he's paying notes. He just got the car free and clear though. So once he able to sell it, they offer him $60,000 for the car. I mean, $57,000 for the car. That ain't bad, you know? That ain't bad. So you keep doing that and build your relationship, and you can have 50 accounts in your credit. It doesn't matter. As long as you're able to pay that, as long as you're able to pay it back, you good. That's it. Y'all just, and a lot of game I be giving y'all is free. Like, you could try it yourself. This is the thing, everybody been doing it, but everybody been ass out. So everybody been like debtors. So y'all will get a car loan and pay 10 years of the car loan and they take it. So they got the money, so they got the money that you put down, and they got the vehicle. And all you did was just took the rest off your credit score, and you feel like you just untouchable. The whole time they got the vehicle, they got the main prize of the puzzle. They got the car. The goal is to keep the car. The goal is to keep the home. The goal is to keep the jewelry. Y'all know they can repossess y'all jewelry? Y'all know that, right? Like a repossession agent, they can put a repo order out on your jewelry, but I know ain't nobody gonna go for that, but they can put a repossession order out on y'all jewelry. Yep. And he just took the whole loan. Like, he just got the whole vehicle free and clear, no lien holder. And he did some stupid stuff at first, but he fixed it. He tried to sell the damn car, right? Like a dummy. Right? He's trying to sell the car, but it's not his fault, but it's just like he's moving too fast. He tried to sell the car to the same people who sold him the damn car. They offered him $57,000 for the car. And they called the people who bought the car from them and was like, hey, why is this car back in our dealership? They said, we just sold this car to a person, you know, and he said, oh, it's supposed to have a lien hold on it. So the guy who cut the check for them, he said, hey, man, y'all gotta come back and get this car because we ain't finna buy this car. It's supposed to have a lien holder. And they was like, okay. And basically, they sent the title to Navy Federal, but it has no lien hold on it. So the lien holder had to be recorded. So Navy Federal was like, we never got the title. And what he did was he went and filed for a duplicate title. So once he filed for a duplicate title, the first title became invalid. So that title had no standing. And on top of that, there was no lien holder ever added to the title. So guess what? They got a title free and clear. He can do what he wants with it. His interest rate is going to go crazy, but it's an unsecured loan. So he could take that anyway. I said, man, you go to a public auction with that. You get 60, 70 from a public auction. Or you can sell it on the street, you know, or you can take it to Ford. Ford will buy it from you. And you can do it again and again and again, but make sure you keep paying them back. Because if you're able to pay them back, hey, look, I need another $70,000. Bank give it to you, You get a car, make sure that there's no lien holder. You take that vehicle to like a Ford dealership, sell it to them. They'll buy it top dollar. Ford buy your vehicles top dollar. So you take it to Ford, they give you your money. You go to somewhere else and do the same thing. It's just constant rotation. Constant rotation. Just constant rotation, man. And it's like, he got away with a beautiful car. I was like, man, that car beautiful. A 2019 Porsche in Miami Beach. And everything free of clear. So he ain't got to worry about no repo agent coming in front of his house taking anything. He all good. They ain't got to worry about no repossession agents. They can sleep in their bed. They comfortable at night. They ain't got to worry about nothing. So they did the right thing. I told him, you better sell it in time. So he told me he gonna end up selling it within this month. I told him all the places they actually buy from him. So once he sell it, there's nothing the bank can do after that. The only thing the bank can do is put it on their credit report. That's it. Nah, he ain't got no video on that. He private. He ain't really sovereign. He just been watching me, you know. He a young dude too. He about 26, 27, my age. He my age. It don't really matter. It don't matter if it's like sole proprietor, corporation, or anything. He said, bro, who are you? This guy different. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, take off. I want a lot of you guys to take off with y'all credit. It took me 100 days to get my first loan. It took me 100 days to get my first loan. Then after my first loan, I waited a day and a half and got another one. So I got 138,000 in 3 days off my EIN. Yep. Thanks to the Credit King, he put me on as an authorized user on his cards. His card got over 2 years of history, so that got me in the door real good. So they gave me whatever I want. And still to this day, I'm trying to work something out with them. Navy Federal just playing. You can use cash to invest. You can use cash for anything, I use credit too. Credit just really handle the big shit. The big stuff is like the vehicles, mortgages, and stuff like that. Because when you looking at a person's financial portfolio, say if a guy who worked at Taco Bell, right? Say if he making $10 an hour, and he making $400 a week, $800 every 2 weeks, $1,600 a month. About 1/3 go towards his car payments. So 1,600, 1/3 of 1,600 is like $550. Or no, $530. So $530 go towards his car payments. Probably 200 more go towards his insurance. So really half of his paycheck go towards his car. So imagine he was able to eliminate that debt and go ahead and use the other proceeds for something else. Now, this information is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people pay their debts to the corporate bank. Some people don't have to. Because once you know, why would you go back? If I know I can get a free car and take it off my credit and not be liable for the debt, why wouldn't I do that? That's just like if you can get access to $200,000 in credit and you know how you can, discharge that credit off your credit report and you can go right back to that same bank and apply again, what's wrong with that? Because look, this is how credit works. Say if you got a credit card, right, with American Express, and the limit is like $100,000 on the credit limit. Now, charge-offs for credit cards are usually, I want to say, how long charge-offs is? About 180 days max. Most of the time it can be 120, but 180 days max. Let's say you burned the whole 150 out, right? And now they say, okay, we deactivating your credit cards, and now we're charging it off. Once they charge it off, right, after 180 days, they wouldn't even charge it off for 180 days. They'll really charge it off really that same week. If you maxed out $150,000, they're going to charge it off, right? Let's say they charge it off. Now the charge off appear on your credit report. So now the charge off is in collections. So since the charge off is collections, you get to a credit guru. I know mine, Ricky Light. I get Ricky Light, man, look, dispute this. I don't know what is this? Dispute this. He dispute all those charge-offs off my credit from my Experian, from my Equifax, and my TransUnion. So all of that went away. So my original credit history went right back. So say if I had a 780 before, it go right back to 790, just like it did right now, right? My credit went all the way down to 500. Now it's at 757, 757 on my credit score right now, right? Now it go all the way back up to 790. Now I go right back to Amex and apply for that same damn card that they charge off. They run the credit again. Congratulations, you are approved again. They ain't gonna say again, but you are approved for our credit card. So I get another credit card from them. Let's just say this credit card limit is $40,000. This is a whole new limit. It's a whole new card, a whole new account. Max out again. After I max it out, they charge off the account, and we did the same thing over again. Dispute, delete it, let's do it again. Apply again, get the same amount back. Dispute, delete, apply again. Is that fraud? No. People do it all the time. But the problem is, people don't have that type of intent to think like, wow, it works like that. That's how credit works. It's a game. So when a person look at that and they sum everything up and they start looking at money, they're like, hold on, so banks just give you credit, an extension of credit? Yeah. So it's not that banks don't take a loss. No. You don't take a loss. No. We don't take losses. Creditors don't take losses. They don't take losses. When you max out a credit card, the banks just get that money right back. What do they? They don't lose shit. They don't lose nothing. They don't lose nothing. They get everything back. They get everything back. After they get everything back, they charge off the account. And then it's just on your credit report. And you have your people take it off your credit report. So everybody wins. So you got your credit score back. The account's deleted off your credit profile. They charge off and they got their money back. And you say, hey, let's go for it again. And do it again. So I got a whole nother auto loan, right? $30,000, okay. You can do it again. So give me another auto loan. And actually I got a USAA bank account. So see if they want to approve this loan. So if they approved it for the amount that I asked them for $73,000, that's $100,000. So $100,000. So I'll take a $70,000 draft, $30,000 draft, do this with that, do that with that, get both the vehicles. Once I get tired of it, I say, you know what, I want to delete this off my credit report. It's just like that. It's just like that. That's it. That's all credit is. It's a game. Now, the whole world will never wake up to nothing like this. Only a few people. So whoever watching this live and they interpreting what I'm talking about, that's it. It's not no more than that. I don't know why people make it complicated. I'm not these type of guys who will just try to lie to you, run around a circle a million times. I just tell you what it is. Like, all this stuff is a game. So when people tell y'all stuff like, oh, how can I charge off? How can I discharge my debt? All they do is put on your credit profile. Just take it off your credit report. What? Then after that, there's nothing else. That's it. What else you think they're supposed to do? You just take it off your credit report. So say, for instance, if you owe the bank, $10,000 for a charge-off loan, right? And it's a personal loan. And you constantly sending these letters from these people on YouTube versus you can write a dispute letter and dispute it off your credit report. Once it gets disputed off your credit report, the debt is discharged. Because this is the system that we're operating in today. Everything's dealing with credit. That's why I try to teach you guys how to report credit, how to take certain shit off your credit, and also what is credit? What is it used for? And can a person go to jail for not paying debt? No. I can promote this all across the world. It's nothing. It's not illegal. Everybody do it but us. You don't think the bank's getting over on you? Imagine this. The average person say, what we doing is fraud, right? You don't, look, check this out. You think the banks think they doing fraud? Check this out. What if, this is how it's gonna work like this. What if I had a coat, right? Right? And I went to another person, he said, man, I value that coat, you gotta pay me back. And I said, yeah, okay, let's make the agreement. So he bought a coat for me. The coat was $70, right? I paid $1 a day for this coat. Now, I paid over $50 for this coat. I missed 2 coat payments. And now he take the coat from me and he kept my $50. You don't think that's a damn scam? You don't think that's a scam? You'll be like, hold on. I'll at least put some money towards this coat. So you just took the coat off my back and then you still kept the $50 from the money that I paid you for the coat. As if I didn't put $1 towards the coat. And then he still keeps the coat. And then he give the coat, right? He give the coat back to the dealership or whatever the case might be. And then another person get the coat and they pay him another $50 and he take that coat again. And then he put it back on the market. That's what car dealerships doing. That's what banks doing. You will lease the car for a certain certain period of time. You have a car loan for like 2 years. Get a repo again, then you go through a financial clash. You can't pay for your car no more. You just made 10 payments, 12 payments towards this car. You probably put $13,000 inside the car. We taking your vehicle. You got 15 days to buy it back. You don't have 15 days. Your mama could have died. Your kids could have died. Anything could happen. Cat could be missing, anything. So now they took your car. They traded off to an auction. And all the money that you put towards that vehicle is gone. That's robbery. That's robbery. Because you ain't took, at least take a steering wheel or take an engine from the guy. You just took the guy's whole car as if he didn't put a dime towards this car. But he just made 2 years of payments. He's just going through hard economic times. But people don't understand how this game works. They take people's shit all the time. The banks rob y'all all the time. They keep taking y'all stuff all the time. It's just the fact that we start understanding what we can be doing better and how we can utilize this information to our own advantage. So I know a lot of you guys probably like the new cars that coming out. I seen this Mercedes-Benz electric, nice, beautiful car, right? They want $114,000 for it. And they going through 1 billion lenders you can get it, right? And I looked at this like, man, just imagine if I get this car, gave them my virtual mailing address, and I take this car for myself and delete it off my credit report. Doesn't matter. It's not illegal. That's how y'all gotta be thinking. As long as you ain't robbing nobody, you're not stealing nothing, you're not hurting nobody or nothing. Because guess what? How the hell you stole something that's yours? Last I checked, you can search your car VIN number, and that title's in your damn name. I bought a car that was repossessed right from the auction, and guess what? The title had the person who owned the vehicle name on it. The banks only got security interests in the vehicle, that's all. They don't own the title. The title's in your name. You know that, right? Y'all do know that, right? The title is in y'all name. The full title is in y'all name. The banks only have a security interest in the vehicle. So since the title is in y'all name, y'all paying for stuff that's y'all already own. It's not like it's in the bank name and the bank transferred over to your name after you paid it off. The shit is already in your name, just like a mortgage. The mortgage deed is already in y'all name. I don't know what y'all paying for it for. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. That's just like you paying taxes on your own body. It's already yours. Why would you pay taxes for something you own already? Right? That's how I look at it. That's how it's supposed to be looked at. So that's why the best thing to do is just get on point with this credit stuff, and put all your pieces together and do what you want to do. These just many options, You know, it's way more than what I'm just speaking. It's way more opportunity just with this. No, they don't care about affidavits. You gotta have the right credit history and the right trade lines on your credit report. Go through Zombie Debt, get some installments on your shit, like get some mortgage on your stuff. They don't care about the Truth in Lending Act. Cause that Truth in Lending Act don't stand when you're trying to buy a $200,000 car. Oh, they don't care about that. No, sir. They do not care about that. I know a lot of you guys be wondering, why don't I use a lot of these remedies that you see on YouTube? Because that don't work in the commercial world. They don't recognize it. As much as we think they recognize it, they don't recognize it how we look at it. Like, we Truth in Lending, yes, it's in the United States codes. Yes, it's in the books. They don't use it. Just like there ain't the Constitution in the books. Do the courtrooms use the Second Amendment when people get charged with gun cases? When people get charged with drug cases, do the courts say, oh, this is a violation of this Fourth Amendment right? They don't use that. They don't recognize it. That's why they just call it unlawful searches and seizures instead of saying you violate his Fourth Amendment right. So we gotta, if you want to involve yourself in this commercial world, you gotta understand the commercial world. Yeah, zombie debt. Zombie debt, when you put that stuff, you can put all that stuff on your credit, like mortgages, installments, and all that stuff. You can put that on your debt. On your credit report. You put all that stuff on your credit report, y'all. Man, there's so much opportunity with this stuff, man. Y'all gonna have a blast. Yeah, just, whoever gets some new results, just contact me or something like that, shoot me a text and show me your results. I love it when y'all show me your results and everything like that. Got approved for $15,000, but the car is worth $25,000. That's good. Now you take that vehicle, don't get a lien holder, sell it, and do the same thing again. Now, you don't got to use a real free route when you're trying to build up your credit. You're going to use a fictitious address. You can use a virtual mailing address. Once you use a virtual mailing address and you build your credit profile with it, you can get you a car. Once you get you a car with it, you can take it. You don't got to pay nothing back. Make sure it's not a tracking device in there. If you suspect that it's a tracking device, get you a GPS locator, a GPS blocker for a car location. So when a repossession agent try to find a vehicle, you're pretty much going to have the blocker on the vehicle. So it pretty much don't detect where your location is. My car, when I bought it, was brand spanking new. So when I came in there with a drive check, they couldn't put no GPS locator on there. And then also never get in-house financing. Always make sure that your finances is in like an outside bank. Always make sure that, So I ain't got to worry about no trackers. And then you really straight, especially if you guys got y'all status change and you got the passport straight, so you ain't got to worry about, because you ain't gonna be driving with no registration. Because every tow truck company, they got something called license plate readers. So when they drive past your vehicle and scan a plate, they scan everybody's plates. Like they can scan 100 plates in a minute. So they go to one parking lot and literally scan all the plates. And if your plates come up on a national repossession list, they can take your vehicle. That's why you always want to remove the plates. So I removed my plates, so my plates no longer register with the state of Illinois. And I travel with private plates. And I know how to get insurance without registration. All you gotta have is a VIN number and put your information in, and you can get insurance just like that, y'all. Oh man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second, family. Yeah, so, y'all, please, y'all, look. I don't deal with remittance coupons, bro. You go into any place with a remittance coupon, they're gonna laugh, bro. They don't care about that. Take it off your credit. That's the best thing to do. Take it off your credit. They don't give a damn about no remittance coupons. They don't give a damn about the bills of exchange. They don't care about that. They just don't. And the reason why I say that, we tried. When I first hopped into a lot of this knowledge, when it comes to like getting a free car and all that stuff, I looked at it like, why I ain't took it the regular route with taking off your credit, just doing it like a regular person. And then without even contracting, you don't even have to contract. Because after they register the car, you can deregister the vehicle. That's what I did. I just said my license plate lost and stolen and took the registration out of their system, and we all good. What is a zero credit score? I mean, you don't have no credit. I mean, you don't have no credit, man. That means you don't have no credit. You got to build your credit up, man. Whether you have the EIN number or the social. If you got approved for only a $15,000 amount, it's up to you whether or not you want to take it. Yep. It's called a license plate revocation. License plate revocation is when you pretty much canceling out the registration. So you cancel out the registration, you gotta submit a form called license plate revocation. You submit, you reporting the plates lost or stolen. And the reason why you're doing that is because some of you guys who financing vehicles, you can't deregister your car if it has a lien holder. The only way you can deregister it if the plates is lost or stolen, because it got a lien holder on the vehicle. So you want to make sure you don't have a lien holder. You know, it don't really matter if you sovereign. I don't care about my vehicle having a lien holder. Because I want to use my vehicle, so I don't really have no interest in really selling it like that. Only car I really want to sell if I get into contact with a car worth like 200,000 or 100 and some thousand, like the Ram TRX. That'd be a good car I sell. Gina, what's up? What's up? What's up with you? Couple authorized users putting on your credit report. Go to debt catchers. You know, it's a couple ways, man. Like, it's a couple ways to build it. Get you a bank account with your EIN number. That's the best thing to do. That's the best advice I can give you. You know, get a bank account with it. Well, if you have a zero credit score after your accounts are removed, you better start all the way back over. Yes, ma'am. Everything's good. The baby's getting big. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy zombie debt. Ain't no really pro with zombie debt. You know, I just got a couple little information on it. I never really dealt with it. I just dealt with really authorized users and everything like that with my credit report. But it really goes with banking. So like you could just take your EIN and just go to every place and apply for a credit card. You want to get you a bank account with the EIN number and start applying for credit, because then you'll be in their system as you have a bank account. You just build a relationship with them. Like Chase, they gave me a credit card. And yes, I got denied for a lot of credit card applications. So don't get that confused. Like even me, I still to this day, I get denied for credit. I don't get approved for everything, you know. I still got to put a lot more stuff on my credit profile. But for what I already got, I ran it up over, how much? About $160,000 in debt. That ain't bad. You said it's illegal for them to deny you extension of your own credit. They don't care about that. They don't give a damn about that. The banks don't care. The dealership don't care. The banks only deal with assets. They want to know, is you a good pledger, a good person to repay a debt? I got my license plates for some Puerto Ricans in Kissimmee, Florida. I bought mine from some Puerto Ricans in Kissimmee, Florida. They are some good people. Oh shoot, man. Because furnishing credit, you got to furnish it for everybody. You the corporation. Unless I personally applied through that, and then yeah, I could do it like that. But I'm just saying, furnishing data still take time though. So furnishing data is not like an overnight thing. It take about 2 months to actually become officially approved through all 3 credit bureaus, because you got to put everything in place. You got to have a physical business location. You have to have a real website, real good business plan together for them to even consider you to report credit. I'm a lieutenant. Not just playing. No, I'm not a veteran. You gotta float zombie dead. Got a lot of courses coming out, y'all. I got a lot of ways. I'm gonna show you guys how to remove certain things off y'all credit. I'm gonna show you guys actually how to get approved for any auto loan. What exactly do you need in your credit report? If you guys tune in, I be going live on my Telegram, and we be spending fire. Like, I'm talking about all night. I vent to them, I talk to them all night, and we go through the full breakdown. And it be like 6 of us on live, and this live is 60. Lieutenant Quan, yeah. My Telegram is Taquan X. I'm still surprised y'all don't know I got a Telegram. My Telegram got about what? I think 1,300 people in there. It's a lot of people up in there. Yeah, go to my Telegram. I go live time for time, and a lot of you guys who follow me on Telegram, I will respond back. It's just almost impossible for me to answer all those emails. That's why I just tell you guys, if you guys really want a consultation, just call me. Don't even text me. Call me, because I really can't answer all of my texts. So call me at 224-463-1848. Again, 224-463-1848. One more time. 224-463-1848. So just call me anytime. Just call me anytime. I don't care if it's 3 in the morning. Call me. Just ask if you really want a consultation. It's only if you seriously want a consultation. Some people just call me and just to ask me shit that they're supposed to ask in a consultation, and then a lot of people just don't get it. Thank you, Gigi. Appreciate it. But a lot of people just don't get it. A lot of people, just stuck with a lot of questions, because people just don't know the process. It's been plenty of people I taught, and they just don't understand it. But it's okay though. I'll work with y'all. Even if you don't understand it right now and it take time, that's what I'm here for. Yeah, you can use a CPN number too. It was never a CPN number, it was an EIN number, y'all. CPN numbers are not illegal. CPN numbers are the same thing like an EIN number. The only difference is the EIN number is the actual government number that you can use for banking purposes, and you using it almost as a social security number, but it's not a social security number. You building personal credit with it. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, so if y'all want to get in contact with me, just shoot me a call, and we could talk about everything, y'all. Trust. Got a corporation? That's the real people operating the trust. That's the real people operating in the trust. And you want to be careful from using the CPN number too, because one thing I hate, if they lock your account when you have $100,000 up in there. So I got a bank account that has no social connected to it at all. So no social or nothing connected to it, but it's legally my bank account. So I got access to it. I can pull from it anytime. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep all of my money in my major bank account, just to protect me, because I might need it up in there. I don't need I don't need all of my coins up in a bank account that, have the EIN number. That's why I put it in my Bank of America, because my Bank of America not tied to no social, no nothing. I just told them I'm from Samoa, so all they need is my identification. So I can pull as much money as I want out of my Bank of America account. How do my mortgage? Ooh, mortgage. Shit. Listen, y'all think a payment is expensive? A mortgage payment is way more expensive. If you want to stop paying mortgage payments, you're going to have to put a land patent on your house. So when they try to file for a foreclosure, they won't be able to get granted a foreclosure because you will have complete and absolute ownership over the land. Now, they will still have ownership over the deed, but you will still own the land. So pretty much you still can reside in the home. And if you ever want to sell the house, you can't sell it through the deed. You have to transfer ownership of the land patent, and they'll give you a certificate of title for the land patent. So that's what you want to do if you got a mortgage. And mortgages is way harder to take off your credit report, but it can be done. Mortgage is extremely hard to take off your credit. Extremely hard. It's extremely hard to take a mortgage off your credit. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one of the hardest things. That's one of the hardest things you could take off your credit is a mortgage. It takes time though. I ain't saying you can't take it off your credit. It just takes time. It takes a little bit more time than the average, than the average person or the average process. Taking a mortgage off your credit could take a few months, a couple disputes. Maybe the first one might not go through. Maybe the second one might. See, if you filed for bankruptcy, this is the thing. You filed for bankruptcy. So it ain't came off in a normal dispute. That's why I said it's hard as hell to take off a mortgage. You ain't just finna say, oh, this is fraud. I don't recognize this account. Take it off. Hell no. Nah, ain't nobody making no accident with no mortgage. That's one thing that they ain't making no accidents with no mortgages. You know how much paperwork you got signed for a mortgage? They ain't making no accidents with that. Would you recommend a tax-exempt EIN? No, it don't really matter which EIN, whether it be a trust EIN, a 9(a) EIN, a sole proprietor EIN, an LLC EIN. It don't matter. Either one. I'm finna be off this mud in 3 minutes, y'all. About to go to bed. Tired in the mud, man. Yo. Yeah, y'all, just hit me up, man. If y'all want to set up a consultation or something like that. Really, real soon, I'm about to get a website. I don't want to do consultations like that no more. It just overwhelming. And I love helping people and everything like that, but I want to make it where I can help a lot of you guys, all of you guys, and put a good system together so you guys can get my information and content the right way, So I want to make sure that I'm going to have these videos done. I'm going to have, there's going to be an EIN video done. There's going to be a stock exchange EIN done, how to report business credit. It's going to be full tutorials. And my tutorial's not boring, it's not long. I don't say, oh, well, let's start. And we just lost. Like, I go straight to the point. I give a full breakdown. It's not long at all. Like, my videos might be 10 minutes. But it's going to be full detail, fully broke down, and you guys going to understand the full concept. It's not going to be a 2-hour tutorial. Hell no. Because I still got to realize everybody got different attention spans. So I put that in perspective too. But I am going to teach you thoroughly so you can have sufficient knowledge. You say I protect my assets. But you protect your assets in a corporation. My EIN number is just personal. That's not my corporation or my trust. That's just personal. Please put the course together, brother. We hurting out here, man. I know. I'm going to feed all y'all, man. We all going to get the game. That's the thing. All of us need to get this information. But it ain't about the information. You got to execute it. Once I give you the information, I don't expect you guys to sit on it. If I don't see none of you guys on new cars or anything like that, I don't know what to tell you. Because I just think you playing. Because once I give you the game, I want you to take off and have fun. I don't want you to just be studying this, studying that. I want you to take, get some information and learn the full thing and go ahead and take off with your credit. Whether you're using the EIN or the social, it does not matter which one you use. Yeah. Have fun with the banks, man. Y'all want to be in a position where y'all can just go inside and get y'all a Lamborghini Aventador with a $300,000 draft check. Y'all want to be in them type of positions, but you're going to have that real deal Holyfield on y'all credit. I'm talking about $500,000 installment loan paid off, $50,000, $60,000 auto loans paid off, 3-4 of them on your account. You're going to need at least 12 credit card accounts on your credit, and all you got to do is do a reassignment and put all that on your credit. But we're going to talk about reassigning debt. We're going to talk about all of that. So I got a lot of stuff coming, man. So be on the lookout for real. And everything going to be more a little bit more organized and more detailed than what it is now, because I still got to put those websites, those tutorials together. So once I put all of the videos together, that's when I'm going to announce it again. You guys can come get these videos, and these gonna be private session videos. And then if you guys have question and answers after you pay for the session, you just call me like, hey, Taquan, how do you do this? And try to make confirmation and everything like that. So you don't have to stop using the Social Security number, just up to you. All right, have a good night, y'all. Have a good night, man. Peace and love. My family still on 3 more minutes, man. I'm still on 2-3 more minutes. But yeah, you're gonna make sure that all of the videos is very detailed. I'll make sure it's very detailed. Even in that short 15-minute span, it's gonna be where you understand it's so simple. EIN number. You are creating a personal credit profile, and you are establishing credit for that credit profile, and it would generate a score from all 3 credit bureaus: Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. And then once you have the established score, you would then apply for a bank account using solely the EIN number and the address that you have on file. And after you use that, that's when you would go ahead and open up a bank account. Yes, you can use your normal identification. You don't have to have a passport. And after you've been verified through the bank, they're going to open up the account. Once you get the account open up, that's when you start putting the money in there. That's how you start making purchases. But simultaneously, you are adding accounts to your credit. So I'm going to start working on the assignment to show you guys how to add installments to your credit.